Representing Israel, would you please welcome now
another
Michael
real
Shmerkin.
extrovert onto the ice now to follow Laurent Taubel. Not quite as extrovert, but you'll have fun watching him, and he'll have fun skating. A very proud individual, and of course so many of the Jewish race here in the USA. Michael Shmerkin for Israel in 10th place at the moment. Not quite able to hold on to that triple axel.
Well, halfway through the jump, I thought he'd done everything right.
Oh dear. Needs to dig deep now and hold it together. It's a better start. Triple loop after the early disappointments. Terrific step sequence. No, the jumps aren't there for him. It's just one of those nights, I'm afraid. Even the triple toe loop isn't that easy. Zalko. A lovely performer, so much artistic interpretation, but that, I'm afraid, was a nightmare. His brain seemed to fuse halfway through. He was repeating jumps he'd already done out of combination and then doing them again. Really strange. But what a performer he is, and his short program was terrific. When it goes right, there's something magical about him, and the crowd respond to, and when it's like that, it is so sad to see.
Yeah, the short program was one of the best performances we've seen for a few years from him at this level of competition. And those sort of performances have followed him around. It's such a pity, because the presentation, the footwork is great to watch, and he's such a nice guy. You know, he's a real hero back home in Israel, and as you can imagine, skating supplies are hard to come by in Israel, and every time he goes back, he takes arms full of boots and blades for the kids back home. Super person, but the timing was all over the shop. Now, that was probably one of the best jumps of the evening. It was the only one that he was actually on axis for and didn't get the landing, and he seems to focus on the mistakes. He can't get that bad feeling out of his body and look ahead. There's the Lutz, right side just pulling back towards the end, and it was downhill from there on in.
And he was doubling out on jumps.
I don't blame him, to be honest, because they would have felt terrible. Your confidence is just shattered. Once you've missed 4 or 5, it's just so difficult to get yourself to go through with the 3 turns, because you don't know where you're going to end up.
So strange, isn't it? Who knows what goes on in the brain in crucial moments like that, but such an extrovert performer who seems so strong, and yet once the confidence starts to slide, it just drains out of you so quickly.
That's where the sport is so difficult, because if you take, I don't know, any other sport, you've got a little bit of preparation time before you do something.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something technically difficult. Here, you've still got to perform, and you've still got to focus on how the heck am I going to get this feeling back? You know, it's very difficult.
And the precision, people talk about golfers, but the precision to land on the blade after going around 3 times and you say 0.6 of a second, well, you know, golfers have got it easy. Under the severest pressure, when 4 minutes is the summation of a whole year's work. He's going to drop, I'm afraid. He won't be in the top 10.
Shalom, United States.
Real shame. I hope to see more of him.